Hey, you. Welcome back to the channel. And guys, today we're going to talk a little bit about smartphone farming to crypto mining. And so what is the difference? Is there a difference and what's going on? Yeah, there is a distinct difference between smartphone farming and what we get in crypto mining. So smartphone farming is very simple. It's generally using your smartphone device, and you're pooling many of them together to generate money, and that can come from just about anything. It can come where there's some type of marketing or advertising, or pay to some service or another, pay to register, pay to sign up, just various things that generate money from your smartphone devices. And over the last several years, we've seen many applications that have incorporated this, and people use their smartphone devices to make money. Now, one thing that is a little bit newer, I think, would be mining from your smartphone, as in crypto mining, right? And we've had several situations with that before. The problem with it has been that basically smartphone devices don't have enough power to mine cryptocurrency. So generally you have to purchase these big inefficient mining rigs to mine cryptocurrency, where you're consuming a lot of energy. And some people have found that quite impractical, very inefficient, to the point where they've tried to devise other means to save power, such as proof of stake and various things like that. And so as we move forward, now ways are being developed to actually mine mine blocks with your smartphone. And Phoneum is one such company that their token sale starts actually tomorrow. It runs a month to July 27. I'll leave a link in the description if you're interested. But their concept is supposedly purely doing everything with your smart device. We know that now smart devices are pretty much what everybody is using day to day. A lot of people aren't really sitting at big bulky computers anymore, or sitting at their desktops, or even at their laptops, but everything's being done on the go and on the move. So Phoneum's filling this market area where they will actually even use these pocket-sized small devices to do everything necessarily on the blockchain. And that's the plan of Phoneum. So that's all very interesting. Now, also what I find interesting about this is, if you are a smartphone farmer, and you're already running multiple devices, online we've run across many in the smartphone community that's even running like 100 devices or even 200 devices. These people are probably good candidates for being these Phoneum smartphone miners. As I understand it, Phoneum will only allow 20 devices per account, but what it does is it levels the playing field, where everybody can now mine. We don't have these situations where there are monopolies of crypto miners that are bringing the entire network to a certain point of control, where they can significantly change it just by the power of their mining syndicates, if you will. But this won't be the case, it seems, with Phoneum, where everybody will have the same amount of resources, computing power, with their smart devices to engage in this. And this is a situation where resources alone won't change the democratic dynamic of what some of us believe cryptocurrency was always supposed to be about. Now, that said, if you are just a basic smartphone miner, it's going to be very easy for you to transition from that to this, as you're pretty much doing the same thing. Now, some problems, obviously, with trying to run a smart device. It would be because it does lack in the computational power. There is a possibility that your phones, through several instances, could overheat. Now, as far as I understand the software that Phoneum's using, you have a temperature and battery monitor system built in the software that allows you to see the temperature of your phone when it's going to reach a dangerous level, at which point, as I understand it, Phoneum will drop your phone from the network. As to say, then there won't be any real danger to your phone, as it will be dropped before it reaches a critical heating point, right? So that's very good to know, that your phones won't blow up. Doesn't seem to be a indication that there has to be a certain type of smart device used. I don't see any distinction between a crappy Android phone or iOS phone compared to maybe a more higher end expensive one. Seems that any of these can be used, and so that's all very interesting. And if you are a smartphone farmer and you have multiple devices, you have extra devices, yeah, I see no problem in that. Many of us who do this are always looking for another way to use our devices in order to mine in one way or another, or to farm. And this might be a viable option if you do have some extra devices available. And one other thing I think that's been opportunistic with smartphone farmers, specifically going over to crypto mining or incorporating it within your routine, has been that due to the speculative value of cryptocurrency, there is possibly opportunity where you can mine these tokens, which can appreciate to a great deal, 10 times, 50 times, 100 times their value. Nobody knows. Whereas over the last several months, it's become increasingly harder to make money smartphone farming. People with large amounts of devices are struggling to make over $1,000 a month, if that. And so very small amounts of money are now being collected in smartphone mining, as maybe opposed to several years ago. But this opens up another opportunity. So what I'm going to do, guys, if this is something that does interest you, there will be links in the description to Phoneum. Not only Phoneum, but if you've watched the channel, you know that I have been greatly praising Electroneum. And Electroneum is already up and functioning, doing its partnerships. It's already fully put together, whereas Phoneum is now in its token sale, and it plans to make it to that level. But the only difference is with Phoneum, it will be purely crypto mining from your smart device. So you will be a actual crypto miner. Whereas right now with Electroneum, you can do what's called simulated mining, which you aren't really mining, but you are getting a few tokens here and there, whilst you're doing this simulated mining, which is pretty much a marketing campaign, which is working quite well for Electroneum. But as a smartphone miner, this can go in your routine as well and work very well to, make that, a good part of your plan. So, guys, anyway, that's all I want to really say about from smartphone farming to smartphone mining. As we explained, some of the differences, the routines and the feel of it's the same, but the actual dynamics of it, where you're actually securing the blockchain and building blocks, producing blocks, is something different entirely. But anyway, guys, that's all I had to say. I will leave links in the description for both Phoneum and Electroneum. With Phoneum, after you've read the white paper, if it's something you're interested in, you'd like to buy some tokens or just get involved with the mining, we will leave links for that. If you want to engage in Electroneum at this time, try it out for free. You can do that. A link will be left, but not only a link, but an actual referral code that you can use, and you can actually make more money by using the referral code I put in my description, as it's set up that way for you to actually make money by using my referral code and that of others. So we encourage you to use that to make a better situation for yourself and me as well, which I very much appreciate. Guys, that's all I want to say. Guys, if you like content like this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and until next time, take care.